American diplomatic missions in Libya and Egypt have been attacked by angry mobs over a US-made film set to insult the Prophet Muhammad. The assault in the Libyan city of Benghazi left one US staff member killed and another injured. RT's Marina Portnaya has more.
A YouTube film attacking the Prophet Muhammad triggered protests against U.S. missions in Cairo and Benghazi. In Libya, a U.S. official was killed and another was injured after an armed mob set fire to the U.S. consulate after storming it. Now, 3 injured members of Libya's armed forces were reportedly taken away in ambulance, and the majority of the U.S. building was reportedly destroyed. Now, earlier on Tuesday, hundreds of Egyptians marched to the U.S. embassy in Cairo to protest this film. Many demonstrators were seen scaling the walls to take down the American flag and replace it with a black flag bearing the inscription that means to protest. This is the first time ever that the U.S. embassy in Egypt has been attacked or breached. Now, the film that purportedly triggered this uprising against U.S. diplomatic missions was reportedly produced by an anti-Muslim group based in the United States. It depicts the Prophet Muhammad as a fraud and shows him having sex and calling for massacres. Reporting from New York, Marina Portnaya, RT.
Post-revolutionary Libya and Egypt will only see a further rise in extremism and instability, says Nader Hashemi, an assistant professor of Middle East and Islamic politics at the University of Denver.
People like this, I think, are looking for a reaction. They're looking for precisely what we saw today in Cairo and in Benghazi. They deeply are trying to promote a clash of civilizations. And I think Americans are going to have to get used to the fact that as societies open up, you are going to see protests such as these by extremist elements. It's not just liberals and Democrats and secularists who have the right to protest, but so do members of extreme fundamentalist groups. They also have that right. The challenge here is to keep them within the framework of the law and to prevent them from creating instability and overthrowing Egypt's democratic transition. There is fear that we're going to see copycat sort of demonstrations throughout the Arab and Muslim world, and let's hope that cooler heads can prevail.